Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Andrew Laidley. National Commercial Bank, NCB, has decided to continue its conservative approach to lending as the COVID-19 pandemic continues to impact the economy negatively. Now, Group Chief Financial Officer and Deputy CEO Dennis Cohen made the announcement at the company's investors briefing recently. NCB Financial Group is reporting that its net profit fell 31% to $9.2 billion in the 6 months October to March. It's one of the reasons the company continues to be conservative in its credit provisions.
Our scenario assumptions are highly skewed towards a continuation of the pandemic and also a possible worsening of the situation. And our credit provisioning was in fact coined on those assumptions. Because we have been that conservative in our assumptions, what you have seen is in fact a reduction because we have actually taken that much provisions on the portfolio in the third and fourth quarter of the last financial year.
Notwithstanding, Chairman Patrick Hilton says he is optimistic conditions will improve soon.
This is our new reality. The seismic wave of disruption carries with it commensurate seeds of opportunity for innovation and growth. And true to our character at NCB, we are fully embracing it. So our outlook, ladies and gentlemen, is positive. We are excited and we are optimistic.
In the meantime, Mr. Cohen assured stakeholders that the conservative approach is the right move at this time.
We are not necessarily expecting any significant deterioration, having been that conservative in our assumptions. So as far as the management of our credit provisioning, that is one aspect which I think I'm fairly confident that we are ahead of the game, and I'm fairly optimistic.
Educators who are struggling financially are being given a lifeline. This following the launch of an ePay MasterCard intended to assist teachers during the pandemic. Now, President of the Jamaica Teachers Association, JTA Jasford Gabriel, explains that finding cash during the pandemic has been a challenge for many teachers, especially those who were laid off.
Do you know how many teachers who had contracts from the Ministry of Education going up to August 31st, 2021, were taken off the payroll as of December. And though we fought and got them back on, some of them had to survive for 2 months without any salary. A product like this would certainly help in situations like that.
So instead of running around and trying to borrow money from friends and relatives and being in embarrassing positions, Tip Lifeline will provide a very good option.
The American currency is now being sold for $153.92. The Canadian dollar is trading at $127.47. The pound sterling for $216.57. $190.21 is the going rate for the euro. The JSE index declined today to its lowest point in more than a year. The index plunged by 11,219 points. The last time the index ended this low was April 28 last year. The junior market index, on the other hand, gained 57 points. The volume leader for the day was Sagicor Select Funds Financial with more than 27% of its units trading. It traded firm. Among the winners were Knoxford Express, Epley 7.5% and 8.25%, Margaritaville Turks and Jetcon Corporation. Stocks which posted losses included Portland JSX, Kingston Properties, Carib Cement, CAC 2000 9.5% and Grace Kennedy. And that's the Business Day. I'm Andrew Laidley. Good evening.